Hello YouTube, what is up? This is Chaz here, your favorite Apple insider, just coming at you with a new video. Sam was unable to make it today, and he was not interested in making a video anymore. I've taken...
So what are you waiting for? If you're excited for today's video, drop a like down below. It seriously helps me and the channel out. And click that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you never miss a beat. Now first, before we jump into anything else, you guys know it's the beginning of a week. Tuesday is a new episode of Genius Bar every week, and this one is another lengthy excursion into the human existence with John Prosser and myself, so check it out, link is down below. Sorry guys, my pet got a little bit out of control there. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Hope all of you guys are doing well. I am excited to be talking about some AirPods, iPhone 14 news. My veins are just flowing with news, which is why we're starting off today with AirPods 3. I think I will have to hire another therapist if these don't come out soon, because I've been waiting for these for such a long time. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that one of my most controversial takes as a tech dude is that I prefer AirPods 2 over AirPods Pro, and I don't think I've actually ever met anybody else that agrees with me, but I know that there's some of you that agree with me. You like the standard AirPods fit over the in-ear Pro design, and for those of us that feel that way or just don't want to spend $250 on AirPods, that's what the lower end version of AirPods are for. And the last time we got an update was 2019. It now turns out that we are getting a new version of standard AirPods in under 2 months. And I say it like that because the source of this report is kind of sketch. Digitimes, who is just over 60% accurate, they're putting their name behind it. They say at Apple's big fall event alongside the new iPhones that AirPods 3 will be coming out. These are not AirPods Pro 2, these are not a Beats product, but specifically a follow-up to AirPods 2. These images that we've seen floating around forever now, they should be coming in September. And you might say, okay, but this is Digitimes. They're the only people saying that they're coming at a specific time. Well, there's actually a separate source that recently put out a report that said the production of the M1X MacBook Pro, iPhone 13, and of AirPods was starting in August. So there is actually some precedent here. They will actually be made, which would be necessary before an announcement. I don't think Apple's going to announce AirPods 3 and be like, hey, what's up? They're not made yet. I mean, they've done that for some products, but I don't think they're going to do it for something as mass market and important to them as AirPods. And I think I'm genuinely more excited about these than most other products other than the MacBook Pro that are coming this fall, because I've needed a new pair of AirPods, might have been getting a little, down in the dumps. They've been used a ton since the day they came out in 2019, and I like the new design. It's apparently going to be in-ear or standard, depending on the fit you want. And there also could be a new health feature of some kind, like maybe a heartbeat sensor, as well as a faster processor. But functionally, these are going to be pretty much the same. They're just going to look a little bit different. And I assume that Apple will have improved the general fit in your ear, and that's why the new design is coming. So are you crazy like me and like the lower end version of AirPods, or do you be normal? Are you normal? Let me know down below in the comments. You might be wondering why I'm in the shower. Well, it's because it's summertime. It's hot as hell outside, and WeVPN just started their summer sale. You guys know that VPNs help you stay safer and more anonymous online, and there's a reason I use WeVPN instead of everybody else. The guys over at WeVPN are a group of industry veterans that left all the other VPN companies doing sketchy stuff with your data in order to make a product that not only gets better every week, but that also cares about you. On top of that, WeVPN allows you to unblock content on now more than 350 streaming services around the world, meaning you can watch shows that aren't usually available in your area. I've used this and it's so cool. And right now there's a crazy deal happening. The summer sale is live, which means that for a limited time you can get 74% off and 3 months of free service when you purchase a 2-year plan. That's just $2.59 a month, and on top of that, when you use code iupdate, you get an additional 10% off. Listen, there's a reason that I continue to work with WeVPN each and every single week, and it's because I use it and I believe in it. If you guys like what I do here on YouTube, then head over to wevpn.com/iupdate and get started today. And, I wasn't going to bring this up in the video, but did you guys see the rumor about Apple's next Pro Display? You know, the one that has the $1,000 stand that cost $5,000 just for the screen, the thing that I get close to. I'm going to buy it right now. All joking aside, the only reason I haven't bought this display yet is because the stand is unironically $1,000, and I just can't look at my iPhone 12 Pro and see the value it brings and hold the metal stand and say, you're the same guy. The reason I bring this up is to tell you that I'm even more conflicted now because 9to5Mac just dropped an exclusive that a new one is coming, but it's one of the weirder rumors we've ever heard. Yeah, what if I told you that there was actually an iPhone 11 built in? Would you buy it? What if I told you it was still $5,000 and it still had a $1,000 stand? You're probably super in now. Okay, I lie a little bit. It doesn't actually have an iPhone 11 built in, but it does have the A13 chip, which was what was in the iPhone 11 inside of this thing. And it's also apparently got a neural engine, right? Because this is a screen. Like we're talking about a display, it's gonna have as much powerful as an iPhone 11, and instantly you're like, what? And then when you start to look a little bit deeper, it makes sense and it adds some value here. 9to5Mac is guessing that this is going to add increased graphics performance, and it made me start thinking, you know, Apple never has a proper big enough computer to put like something such as a 3070 or a 3080 or 3090 inside because they're just so big. What if Apple started to do things externally? What if they built in a really good GPU into this display so that $5,000 for just a screen actually turned into $5,000 for the screen and a graphics card that would accelerate processing off of your Mac CPU and GPU and into the display? I think it's a really interesting idea. It already uses Thunderbolt, so the speed and connectivity is there. And that's and I think 9to5Mac's only guess as to why there'd be an A13 chip inside. But there's no release date for this display just yet. But it's a really interesting, weird rumor and something that I could start to see Apple dabble in, offloading graphics performance into their external products. Kind of a wild thing. And before I move on to this next story, I just want to see if I see one comment, if I see a single character from one of you going, why are we talking about the iPhone 14? I will have a aneurysm. I love how I felt the need to justify myself talking about a story on my own show, but we are talking about the 2022 iPhone 14, and I know that that is ridiculous, but I also know that it's necessary, and it's what we all signed up for in this life we live. Up until this point, we've heard a bit about these phones, like it might have a hole punch design, there could be a new telescopic lens with a crazy amount of optical zoom, but now there's a fresh rumor from my bank, from JP Morgan Chase. I didn't know they did this. Chase Bank and the analyst put out a report about the new iPhone. And when talking specifically about the Pro models, they made a wild announcement that Apple is going to change the chassis material. So, you know, for a while, since the iPhone 10, we've had stainless steel. It's super reflective. It's not too expensive. It's kind of heavy, but it feels so damn premium. On the 2022 Pro iPhones, Apple's apparently nixing that in favor of the Apple Card material. I'm talking about titanium. 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 Apple's put this on the Apple Card and also in the Apple Watch Series 6, so it's precedented, it's not unheard of, but I kind of doubt it just because it is insanely expensive. Just a super quick Google search will let you know that it's 35 to 50 times more expensive than stainless steel, and I don't know, catch me if I'm wrong. Tug me on my little shirt if you think I'm being a goofball here, but I just don't think Apple likes to spend money, and I think they like to get the most amount of money out of our pockets. Then again, we already know that next year is going to be a bigger iPhone upgrade than this S year that we're currently in, so I wouldn't be totally shocked. But an upgraded chassis only happens every 3 or 4 years, so the fact that we're getting a decent change here of a different material in just 2 years from the iPhone 12, I think that means that next year is going to be a little bit bigger of an upgrade than even I was expecting. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on everything down below. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like. Hope you're all doing well. Subscribe for more. I've been Sam, and I'll catch you in my next video.